Okay. we are back and we are woosawing. Woosaw.
What is that?
Woosaw is Woosaw. Hold on. What is it Martin? I think Woosaw. I'm 100%. Well, maybe I'm 95%. It's Martin. Woosaw is what you said. No. Yeah, it's Martin Lawrence. It's Martin Lawrence, but it's from Bad Boys. Martin Lawrence and Will Smith.
Okay.
And Martin Lawrence has like anger problems. And I think his therapist told him whenever he gets in this like really upset, kind of not depressed, but like angsty, very angry kind of mood, he's supposed to just go, woosah.
Interesting. I wonder what woosah means.
It doesn't mean anything at all.
Oh, it doesn't?
It's a comedy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a comedy.
Okay.
And Martin, I think he's like does his ear like this, and he's like woosah, and he's like a badass detective, right?
Yeah, but that's
so
like
he's
his
like
thing.
shooting and killing people. Like Martin or Will Smith is over there killing people, and they're in the middle of a gunfight. He's like woosah.
That would be me.
Yeah.
So then that's how you're feeling right now. Just to start the podcast.
I am in a woosah moment. There's a lot of things that go on in regards to a production and
a traveling production.
It's
like a traveling circus.
Oh, it's a circus, all right. It's a circus, all right. I feel like a circus. What's that song? That is That's what is.
I thought you were gonna sing the Britney Spears song.
Well,
all eyes on me and another ring, just like a circus.
I've never heard that song before.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Isn't her like she have an album called Circus?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes, I actually do feel like. But you know what? I think that this is. Sometimes you just got to take when things don't go right. Is when.
It was just like slowly moving away from you.
You see what I mean? Okay, let me. I'm gonna take a moment. The next time we shoot, maybe not this time. Next time we shoot, I need to do a little touch up on all of this equipment, because when the equipment is just like slowly sliding away from you, and notice that it started doing that right when I said when things don't go right. When things don't go right. As humans, as professionals, as creatives, as couples, as whatever, the only thing, I'm not the type of person that believes things happen for a reason. I don't like when people say that.
My dad hates that too.
Because has he ever explained why he hates that?
Yeah, because his reason is a little
faith-based.
It's faith-based, and it's also like he works with a lot of people that are going through like grief, and people whose family members and like close relatives have passed away. Yeah. And a lot of times that phrase is so triggering for people in that moment of grief. Yeah. Because it's like tell me why my mom got shot yesterday. Right, exactly. By a stranger. Exactly. It's like Kroger. Everything happens for a reason. Like, no there's no reason why that happened other than the fact that there's fucked up people in the world. And so it's like that phrase can just be like very belittling to people's feelings. And then in general, I just think it's a very dumbed down simplification of life. Of life, yeah.
Of life. You cannot look at the things that happen in this world and sincerely believe that you can wrap it in a package called all things happen for a reason.
Exactly. It's way more nuanced.
You know, the people who say that are normally the people who have already made it.
Yeah.
And they're on their podcast talking about their book or their new tour or something like that. So they feel like
they're looking at life in retrospect and they're saying everything happened for a reason to get me here. Like, sometimes it's just because you're privileged and it's also. And it's whatever things that went really, really well in their life, but also it's almost they're talking to the people that are. It's always like an aspirational interview, right?
Or it's an aspirational promo tour, or it's the figure, his or her brand is aspirational. So when they say that, it's almost as if they're talking to the people that want what they have or want to reach a certain point to where it's just like, you know, whatever happens to you, there's a reason behind it, where it's almost just like find a way to blame yourself.
Right.
You know what I mean? I could never say that. I could never say that to someone, because to me, it's almost like me instructing them to stop what you're doing. Don't think about how ridiculously absurd and spontaneous and almost combustible the world is. I want you to stop, get your notebook out, and think about the reason why that happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you could just say,
unhelpful.
Just say, hey, shit's crazy.
Yeah.
Let's get going again.
Yes. I feel like there's so many better things you can say.
Yes.
It's such a cliche that's so unhelpful. If you are going to say a cliche, say something like trust the process, or like move through it. Like there are other cliches you can use that are way more motivating than everything happens for a reason.
I'm gonna go into a mode where I just start pointing out people who use stupid ass cliches.
Yeah, like, that's bullshit.
Oh, you know, that's me. That's my new brand.
Yeah.
You know how you can green screen the thing?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be like bullshit or cliche, because people need to know. Like, stop.
Oh, that's a good question. What are like your least favorite sayings, like cliches?
Oh, that's such a good question. Probably. Oh, let me think. I know. Anything that has to do with like always be working. Always be working, hustle, grinding, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. It's so chase your. Okay, I like chase your dreams is maybe it's not your. Okay, maybe chase your dreams, because I flipped it many, many years ago. To me, I prefer like drag your dreams along with you. You know what I mean? Because it's not a chase. It's not a chase to where it's just like brum, 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 brum. You know, it's like you're not running to it. The reality is that there's a whole bunch of shit here that you literally, if you want to get your dream over there, it's not running away from you. You got to put it in a book bag, put it in your rucksack, drag it through like that kind of thing. So
life is going to take you like this. Yeah. And the whole idea of chasing your dream is that it's just like a straight
line. Yeah. It's like it's on a beautiful path, and all you got to do is jump over a couple pebbles over the pond or whatever.
Yeah.
No, there's a lion over there. Yeah. And you got, So, man, I want to come back to that.
Maybe let's think on it, and maybe that can be our question for one of the episodes if we need one.
Yeah. Like, okay, so if I think of another one, I might just immediately
that's fine.
In the middle of it. So I have a little something. Have I started the pod? No. I haven't started the pod. Beautiful people. Beautiful people, thank you for your time. Thank you for listening to almost everything from Life at Home. I am Doc Waller.
I'm Abby Humphreys.
And this is a fucking circus.
It's episode 15.
This is episode 15. Episode 15. And we're going to start episode 15 with a little gift.
Oh.
Yes, this is so good. This is also why I'm very happy in another part of my life. Because this individual is just always thinking of new things. And I'm so frustrated about the setup of this podcast this morning that now I have something that puts me in an immediate good mood.
Okay, great. Okay? Oh my God, it's a gift?
It's an actual gift.
For us?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. This is such a little treat.
The girl that I'm seeing, the woman that I'm seeing, we worked out this morning.
Stop. Oh my God.
We worked out this morning, and I went up to her apartment afterwards, and she's like, "This is for Abby." I'm dead serious.
Shut up.
I have full body chills. She told me
she
that
even wrote my name on it.
I know. She told me. I looked at both of them. I said, "Oh, this must be Abby because it's light blue."
Yeah.
And she's like, "No, I messed up." So she took a pen and wrote a name on it. She told me that I couldn't look at it until
I open it?
Until the show.
Oh, okay.
We had opened it on the show. So it's probably nothing. It's probably just something really, really sweet.
I'm sure it's amazing.
She is the...
Oh, let's go.
Oh, did she make...
Oh
it's
my
a
gosh.
note. Look at this.
Oh my God. And you know these are like seed oil free, baby.
100%.
You know these are healthy.
For a fact these are healthy. Look at this.
It's going to cure everything.
Okay. There's a note.
Oh my gosh. And this little quote on the back.
Okay.
Shut
Did
up.
she write you?
She wrote me a note. Should I read it?
Yes.
Okay.
Read the note.
Abby, our paths haven't crossed yet, but I wanted to share this little note with you. Always remember that I'm going to cry. Why am I going to cry? Always remember that you are beautiful and so powerful. So
She's
sweet.
awesome, isn't she?
Oh my God. Okay. You are beautiful and are so powerful to create anything you want in life. I've truly enjoyed getting to know you through the podcast. Keep being you because that is your superpower. That is so sweet. Oh my
this
God.
girl. Oh my gosh. Daniel, you are so beautiful, my ray of sunshine, with your soul shining as bright as the sun, with love.
That's so cute. See, everything happens for a reason.
The lens was supposed to break over there.
Exactly.
Wow.
And then do you have a little quote on the back of yours too?
This girl leaves me notes.
That's the best
time.
Quality ever.
And,
I love that.
Oh,
and
this is so cool.
I can't wait to have the
I literally
cookies.
have a shelf. I have a shelf in my kitchen of all the things that she's written me. Like, this is...
Do you think she has a love language? Or obviously she has one, but do you know what it is?
Yeah. Quality time.
Quality time.
Not even, it's not even a question.
Yeah.
Not even a question. Quality time and then words of affirmation. Has to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. I love that.
That is so cool. Babe, thank you.
Thank you. Can you tell me her name?
Christy.
Christy.
I might take it off the podcast, but Christy.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank you,
yeah.
Christy.
Christy with a K. Did she write her name there?
She wrote K.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That is so sweet.
Wow. Now I have snacks for the ride back.
Yes. I'm so excited. That was the highlight of my day.
Where did my cook? Okay. Oh.
They look like they're chocolate chip.
She probably made these out of sweet potatoes.
Oh my God. The best thing you could ever say. Okay, well, solid start to the pod.
Speaking of treats, I was sorry. This is great. This is great for the podcast. This is great for audio. Speaking of treats, I was listening to something and I just the word or the phrase like ice cream truck came through, and I was driving through your neighborhood to get here, and I was wondering, you know what? You remember that feeling? Have you ever actually had an experience with like ice cream trucks when you were a kid?
Yeah, there used to be one that would come. I mean, it was classic. It would drive around our neighborhood in the summer and
with the music.
Okay, it was always like very haunting. The music to me.
Oh, okay.
Like, it kind of freaked me out.
Yeah.
Always. But my brother would be like so lit. He could hear it from like a mile away. And my brother has this is a side story. Yeah. Yeah. But for some reason it sounds like a horror movie.
It's a killer clown. That's what it is. Yeah.
My brother has always just been like, I think it's the fact that he's the youngest and he's the boy. He's always just been so entitled for a treat. Like, he always is like, I deserve a treat. And I love that about him.
The truck is coming for me.
Yeah. He's like, obviously I'm going to get a treat regardless of like,
no matter what.
And so he would always get the like gross ass ones it would be like the cartoon characters in like ice cream form. Do you know what I'm talking about? They had like a SpongeBob one.
Yeah.
He loved that one. Yeah. I have lots of memories.
I didn't like the people doing the push pop.
The push up. The push pop. I actually kind of liked the push pop.
I wasn't the push pop. I was the American flag rocket. Is this like the
popsicle?
Yeah, the popsicle is like a really
yeah.
And anything like with a waffle cone. So I'm asking you this because if you could snap your fingers and have a truck that's not ice cream drive around as an adult.
Oh my God.
As an adult, if you could have a truck drive on like a Saturday or Sunday morning, what is it that it serves? What is it that it's serving?
Oh my gosh.
As an adult. Or maybe
it can only be one thing.
Yeah, you got to pick one thing.
Okay.
You got to pick one thing. And maybe it's not in the morning, any time of the day. If it's just something that you just like, you're working.
And then I'm like,
you almost forgot about it, but then it's like, oh, and you know it's going to be something that you would want almost all the time.
Okay, because I was going to say coffee, because I feel like that's a no-brainer, but I won't always want coffee if it's like 5 p.m.
Right.
Ooh,
I have my answer.
That is such, okay, you go.
Do you know what were they called? Pommes frites? You know where you almost take you get them in France or other countries. They do it most in other countries, but sometimes they do it at high restaurants where they have like the little silver cage, and they take the little newspaper, and then they take French fries and they put a bunch of like toppings on the French fries. But if they were like sweet potato fries, and it could be like chili and a little bit of cheese or something.
Yeah, like a topping bar for your.
I would love to run a truck that just had
fries.
Like healthy fries, not like that were fried in like good oil,
like beef tallow
fries. Oh my gosh,
that is genius.
And you can just go. I'd like the broccoli, or and you just chop and they're in a small thing. You get a little fork.
That sounds incredible.
I would kill those.
Never, no matter what time it is, no matter what day, you can wake me up in the middle of the night, I will eat French fries. Like
something about there's something about them
forever and ever,
especially if you know they're not like heartache or heart attack McDonald's fries.
Yes,
but even just the thought of McDonald's fries kind of sounds pretty good. Yeah,
that's the one thing. Like I am, I would err on the side of being kind of a health freak, but fries, everything goes out the window. I will eat no matter what it is.
You gotta have one. One like that's my reward. That's my thing.
That's
my thing.
Yeah, no matter what. Yeah. Fry in any form. Tater tot, sweet potato. Oh my literally gosh. Anything.
Yeah.
Do you like truffle fries?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So I 100% love truffle fries, but I can't remember, like, I know I've had them, but I can't, like, in my mind, I can't put it in my mouth. I can't,
yeah.
You know what
it's a very specific flavor.
100%.
Okay. The truck that I would want. I'm going to go not the food route and say like a book truck.
Oh, wow.
Because I feel like no matter what, like that's something that I will always be excited about is,
that's so good.
Anytime I'm like traveling and there's a bookstore, that's like my favorite thing to do is just pop in. And I always am down to get a new book.
That is such a good idea.
Traveling book truck. There actually is one. There's one in Charlotte, but it's like it's so it's so niche. It's like fantasy / romance only, romantasy. So it's a romantasy book, or a romantasy book truck, which like honestly is one of my least favorite genres. So like I'm not really gonna be obsessed with that. But
that's such a good idea. Yeah. And then the person driving the truck is like so well read that they can recommend.
Yes.
No, girl, you got to get this one because
you like tell them kind of your vibe and they can give you a book.
Yeah. And you can
it's actually just me.
You can turn books in.
Yeah, like an exchange.
It's a free exchange kind of a thing.
Yeah, we gotta be careful about our incredible business ideas that we just give out like candy on the pod.
Trademark.
Both of those are great.
Yeah, we're coming after you guys. We'll send our lawyer to you.
We'll be in a neighborhood near you soon with our fries and books.
Okay. What we do first on this show is we have a collection of 6 questions that we ask each other. And these 6 questions give each other and our audience an idea of what we've been, kind of going through over the past week or so since the last time we recorded, right? So I have mine.
I have mine too, actually.
You have yours?
Yeah.
All right, so
I'm prepared
we
today.
We like to read the questions because they're good questions, and we always want our listeners to kind of ask themselves these questions.
Yeah.
Like between every episode, it's good for you guys to be thinking about those. Maybe you're in the car. As a matter of fact, my girl who just gave us these really awesome cookies was listening to a podcast coming back from Charleston with her friend, and they stopped it and asked each other the questions once we read them out.
That's so good.
So
I love that.
I think, wherever you are, even if you're not with someone, sometimes just hearing us ask these questions is good for you to like.
It's like a check-in.
It's one. Well, that's exactly what this is. Yeah. This is a check-in, right? Yeah. I'm going to ask Abby first. Yeah?
Yes.
Who sparked the most joy or the most interesting challenge in your world over the last 7 days?
Pass.
What did the world teach you this week that you weren't necessarily looking to learn?
Smash. So I don't know what inclined me to want to do this week, but I decided, so I'm usually an evening workout person.
Okay.
Not really by choice necessarily, mostly just because schedule, mm-hmm. and I like to do classes, and those are this convenient class times for me, mm-hmm. and the classes that I like to go to. But my schedule this week was a little wonky, and like Memorial Day kind of threw everything off because I usually go to a 6 p.m. class on Mondays that I really like, mm-hmm. but it was canceled. So I was just kind of looking at my week, and I was like, I'm going to be really busy a lot of evenings. What if I just like started... This is nothing groundbreaking, by the way. I'm just like, no, yeah. But I'm just like, what if I just worked out in the morning instead? Uh-huh. But then I have, literally this morning I had a meeting at 8:15. So I was like, I got to wake up really early. And I feel like I kind of go with the seasons. And I was thinking about it this morning, and I think that's probably why I got out of that rhythm, because last summer I was waking up at like 6 a.m., working mm-hmm. out, feeling mm-hmm. great. But then in the winter, like I just need to sleep more in the winter. I feel like and with the daylight savings and everything really messes me up. So, mm-hmm. There were days this like fall and winter that I was sleeping till like 7:45, 8. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But I don't like that. Like I don't like sleeping that late, but I just needed it. Mm-hmm. But anyway, so I've been waking up at like 5:30 every day this week and working out like 6 a.m. And I feel amazing. I'm just like getting back into my like summer vibe, and summer is my season. I just feel most like myself. I just feel like I thrive in the summer. Okay. And I feel like it comes from, a lot of the fact that I can work out in the mornings. Yeah. So I'm not necessarily that I'm like saying that I'm shifting to that permanently, but I just am reminded. I was reminded this week, and I wasn't even necessarily looking for it, but I'm like, oh, yeah, it's getting to be light in the morning so I can work out, and I feel so good. And then I have the whole day. You could not.
You're
a morning guy.
An evening workout is the least interesting thing. It's not even attractive. Yeah. I can't, because it's almost, I buzz so much after a workout that I almost, it's better placed for me 100%. In the morning. 100%.
You know what I mean? That's how I've been feeling, is like, I just feel so clear headed. Like this morning I was driving and I almost canceled it. I was so close to not going because I had an event last night and I didn't go to bed until late, but I was like, no, I need it. I need it for my day, because I wasn't gonna be able to do it any other time. And like my mood, so it shocks me every time, and I don't know why, but like I was in a shit mood driving this morning, and then on the way home I was like putting on Taylor Swift. I got my coffee, like, oh my God, it was great.
I think the Air Force probably did something to me about the mornings, but it's just like I'm up 4:30 every single morning, the alarm clock or not. Unless something happens, like I had to be up until 11:30 editing or doing something like that, then
What time do you go to bed?
I am I am almost religiously like 9:30.
Okay.
Yeah, 9:30 on the dot. I'll push it to like 10:30 if I'm really need to get some work done, that kind of thing. But the whole midnight kind of thing, never like in 9:30 is okay. If I'm up 9:30, if I'm up past 9:30, I need to have a good answer why. Yeah. Right. And so,
because your body clock's probably waking you up at 4:30 regardless. 100%. So you need to go to bed that early.
I need to if I can get 6, I'm good. Yeah. If I can get 6.5 hours, I'm good.
And that's fine. That's all men need.
But if I can get 7 or 8, I'm just like, party. Yeah. And I rarely do that unless it's like on a Sunday or a Saturday where I'm rewarding myself.
And you're sleeping until 6:30.
Yes. That's it. But sometimes you have to do that to kind of reset, because throughout the week I can do those times because I made that deposit over the weekend.
Yeah. It's we always joke about this. There's this really obnoxious guy on Instagram, and I think it kind of became a meme after a while, but like this guy was talking about how he wakes up at like 3:30 or something. And he's like, by the time you wake up, I've already lived like this many, and he's like doing the math, quote unquote math. And it's like basically saying that he's like lived longer than you already because he wakes up early. And obviously that's bullshit, because that's not how it works.
Do you know the name of this dude?
No.
It's bald black dude, tall.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of looks like me a little bit.
Yeah.
But older. Yeah, I know. We all know him.
Yeah, that guy.
I can't remember his name. He's always running, and there's a camera, and he's like, "You motherfuckers!" It's like very military.
He's the classic like hustle culture vibe.
Yeah.
But
he's very popular. I can't remember his name right now. But yeah.
But I will say, when you wake up a little bit earlier, you kind of are like, am I better than everybody? Meanwhile, it's just like 1 hour earlier than I usually wake up. But it really does make you feel, it's just like you get an instant win already. Like,
yeah, but you can't, you're like, am I Jesus?
Am I
am
better than everybody?
Am I God?
But it's like, I already, it's 8 a.m. and I've already gone to a workout, got my coffee, ate breakfast, showered, and I'm starting my day. Like work day.
True, but I think the second people, and I know that's not necessarily what you're saying, when people start to do that in comparison to other humans, it's almost the Mark Wahlberg thing, where he literally is just filming himself waking up at 3:30. I work out, and it's in the cold plunge, other kind of thing, but he's also not telling people that he's going to bed at like 8.
Right.
You know what I mean? He admitted that recently.
And the privilege to be able to go to bed at 8, like you obviously don't have kids that you're like young kids that you're taking care of.
Well, he does, but he also has all the resources in the world to make all of his day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like you're not having to do the dishes.
Yes.
Like,
and that's my point. It's like, bro, first of all, y'all aren't fooling anybody. You might fool the people that don't have to deal with production. I've dealt with production for the past 2 decades, right? Anything with a camera on it, I know what it actually is behind the scenes, right? And so all of this like wake up and running and like cursing people out, it's just like you think you're doing math, but the
math isn't mathing.
The math never maths.
Yeah.
It just doesn't, because you're not really helping anybody. You're just saying we figured out what we want to do and what we want to film, and we figured out the time to do it. That's all you're really saying.
Yeah.
You're not solving anything for anybody, right? And the if you really want to get up in the morning and do it, the benefit is that, and I'm glad you said this, because I've been getting up in the morning for a very long time. And I love getting things done before the sun comes up.
Yeah.
But it's just a ability to be active while the world is still quiet. It's how I feel stepping outside and going for a walk before the smog and the trucks and the horns and the brakes and all those kind of things. It's what it does for me. I don't necessarily like feel like I'm better or getting ahead of anyone, because the truth is, a well-organized individual that wakes up at 12 and can 12 to 4. You know what I mean? Like there are people out there that are much more organized than me, that won't forget this during a podcast, or will check this, or will fix these things. 12 to 4, there's a programmer out there, or a linguist, or a reader that knows exactly what they do. They sit down and they don't fucking get up, and they don't do this every 30 minutes.
You know what I mean?
That
is such a good point, because I've been talking to some people about this, people who like go into the office, and what drives me crazy, and this has always drove me crazy, especially in college, whenever people would brag about like how long they were at the library. They'd be like, I'm grinding. I'm at the library till 2 a.m. And then like the one day a year when I actually did have to like pull a all-nighter or something and be at the library. And meanwhile, I booked a study room. I'm in there with the door shut. No one's talking to me. And I see the people out there that always brag about being in the library. They're literally just doing rounds. They're getting snacks. They're yapping. They're not doing any work. And I'm like, stop bragging and putting on this illusion that you are grinding when you're just fucking around. And then people do the same thing with going into an office. It's those same people who graduated and then have a corporate job, and they brag about, and like they're the annoying ass managers that are like, you got to stay at the office till, it's like the guy, my manager from my old job, like, you know, you got to stay, like you got to come in at 8:30 and you got to stay till 6. And I'm like, bro, if you would just stop bothering me, I could get my work done in 3 hours. And like, if I'm home, that's what I'm doing. Like, I am maximizing my time when I'm home because I've cut all the bullshit out of it. Like there's no any type of like distraction I'm having. It's to fuel me. It's me doing a quick stretch break. It's me going to get a cup of water.
30 you talked about the other day.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Like it's not anything that's pulling me out of the moment. And yeah, oh my God, that used to drive me so crazy.
It's finding out what real productivity, not productivity. Productivity. It's figuring out what that actually looks like. Yes. Right. And so if you're the person that wants to talk about these morning routine motherfuckers, you guys, I mean, there's another guy out there that's just like, you know, shirtless and like ducks his head in the
ice bucket.
Ice bucket dude. And I'm like, okay, great.
Yeah.
I mean,
oh no, I've seen some crazy morning routines from these like rich mom, like rich ladies who live, I don't even know. And I'm like, this is actually psychotic. Yeah. The steps you're taking, the things you're doing.
Do I believe they're happening every single day? And what's the benefit? You're telling me 6 or 7 things when in reality, if you actually did some work to figure out what worked, you'd probably be telling me about 2 things.
Exactly. But instead
8.
you're trying
to make the video
in the
great.
book. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And like when I watch these things, it has the opposite effect of what they want it to on me. Yeah. I see all this stuff. It's so like it's also a lot of like consumerism because it's them just buying products and like, you need to buy this product, you need to buy this thing. And I'm like, all that makes me want to do is never buy any of that shit and just like wake up, have my coffee and like meditate and do some stretches. Like it makes me want to strip down to the bare bones of what feels good for me and not give in to any of that.
I don't know whether or not I've heard or seen an individual, man, let me tell y'all, just Doc Waller's coming. That's all I got to say. Doc Waller is coming. And I don't normally talk about myself in third person, but I don't hear people just say the thing that, well, every now and then, I'm not going to say anybody. Every now and then I hear the person, I don't necessarily see people when they say something, I'm like, I know they sat down and wrote that.
Yeah.
Or I know they sat down and like thought about that and they delivered it in a way that's like, that's yours. Mm-hmm. It's all this kind of like just recycled kind of bullshit. And it's
content,
just like,
AI.
Where's the original person?
Yeah.
I just want you to be able to put it in a way that even if the underlying thing was cliche, right? I need you to put it in a way that said, okay, this person sat with this for a while.
At least it's authentic.
100%.
Yeah.
Package it in a right way, as opposed to just saying, you motherfuckers sleep. You're not.
Yeah, it's just regurgitated slop.
Yeah, it's annoying. I was going to. I had a question here that was like, what's the best thing you did for your body over the past week or so? But that answered that question in a really awesome way. All right, here we go.
What is one thought or question that's been on a loop in your head all week that you're finally ready to put down?
We are passing.
What's one thing you did this week purely because you wanted to, not because it was part of a to-do list or the ambition plan?
We're passing on that too. Okay.
Was there a moment this week where you felt truly seen by a stranger, a friend, or even yourself? What was the context?
Passing.
What is one decision, big or small, that you've been circling this week and haven't quite landed the plane on yet?
Passing. No planes are in the air for me.
What did the world teach you this week that you weren't necessarily looking to learn?
I could use that one for this same one, but I want to answer maybe the next one, the first one.
Who sparked the most joy or the most interesting challenge in your world over the last 7 days?
Smash. Okay. Interesting challenge. It's not a good challenge.
Oh, okay.
Oh
no.
Abby just got immediately empathetic.
I was actually thinking about the cookies.
Oh.
I was like thinking about, should I get a cookie right now? And then I was like, no. I'm actually not even that hungry. I was just thinking about that.
Totally get a cookie. Okay, so a challenge, it's almost a challenge that I'm slightly disappointed about.
Okay.
I have a friend who is almost, I would call my sister, like from the military. And I don't know if she happens to listen to this or will listen to this episode, but I have to be completely honest. I'm not going to say her name, but we've been friends since like 2001 when we met in the military. And very early on, I had like a little crush on her, and I think she knew that. I was maybe 20, 21 or whatever, and I think she knew that, but over the years, she would date other guys or whatever, and just went off. And after we left the military, it just never really happened. We were just cool. It was me, her, and her other friend, which was my friend. That was my two sisters, my homegirls, like homegirls. And last night she sent me a message. Last night she sent me a message telling me that she had a dream that we were making out. Yeah. And I was like, oh.
Wow. That's not what I was expecting.
Okay.
She just met. Okay. I have a couple. Okay. Keep going. I have a couple questions.
Okay, good. And I kind of saw it coming. Like when I say this is my homegirl, like this is my homegirl. If something were to happen,
That was my question, is how often are you talking these days?
More recently, because via DM she comments on a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And so
is that why you saw it coming?
Yes, because I also learned recently that her and her husband are on kaputs.
Okay.
Because we talked, and she's overseas. She's military still. Okay. She's overseas, and I had to ask, because sometimes you kind of get a gist from what a person posts over a year or something. You kind of get a gist. Oh, maybe, and so we were on FaceTime. You know what I mean? I was late at night. It was probably morning over there where she is, and we were talking, laughing, just like old school stuff. It's just old school, but then you can also tell. You can also tell, saying
the undercurrent.
There's an undercurrent, and you know how I can tell. Sometimes where you're talking to a woman FaceTime, and it's the way she fixes her hair.
Yeah.
In while she's talking to you, and she said something like, "I'm gonna fly you out here. I don't care." That kind of thing, and I'm just like. That moment, I was like, no, I didn't say this, but I was like, that probably wouldn't be. And this is before
you got with your girl.
Got with my girl. And I was like, oh, that wouldn't be a good idea. Even maybe just like kind of knowing myself too. But it's also like, here's the biggest thing about this. And I'm going to be as respectful as I possibly can. People go through life, and sometimes you realize they're done.
With what? Sometimes
you realize maybe not done, but it's almost like you go, how do I want to say this? If you go through life and you take care of yourself in a certain way.
Oh, we've talked about this before.
Have we?
Okay, maybe not.
You don't use all your tokens. Right?
You're speaking in riddles.
Abby, what'd you say?
I said you're speaking in riddles.
Speaking in riddles. So I gotta say, I have to use that. I have to use that metaphor. Because you can look at someone and almost feel like they're grasping at straws.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? And is
it giving like midlife crisis?
Somewhat.
Okay.
But it's also if you see someone that you known for 20 years and you see that they haven't used their tokens, there's like an appreciation or an admiration that this person hasn't, their ambition hasn't died down.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I mean?
It's almost like my mom and I use this term, and I'm not saying this is about her, but like almost like energy vampires, where it's like everybody is an energy source, and it's like everyone's batteries are at different levels. And it's like if you are full, if you're at like 95%, people can tell, and they're going to try to take some of your energy.
Yes.
And it's okay if it's healthy and they're giving something back to you. But if you can tell that they're almost like leeching onto you to just be an energy vampire.
Yes. And maybe it's not energy. Maybe it's like
attention.
It's like, oh my gosh. The human body and the human spirit is an expenditure. Like it's not an infinite well.
Yeah.
And sometimes, and you're gonna, we're like what?
I'm 29.
So we're 15 years apart.
I'm turning 30 in September.
Yeah, we're damn near 15 years apart. I think you will learn this more as you get older. You start to see that we're all playing this game, and some of us have our coins still, and some of us don't.
Yeah.
Don't. Like sometimes if you as a kid, I love arcades. Arcade is one of my favorite things to do, even as a grown adult. I've talked to my girl about this all the time. She's like, we can go to arcade, right? Sometimes as a kid, you remember you go to the arcade and you're having fun. You look down, you only got 2 fucking coins left.
Or like you reach in your pocket and there's none
You're just
left.
like no coins.
Yeah.
And then now you're going to your brother. Hey, can I have a coin?
Yeah, but then you have like an hour left and you're like, oh, what am I gonna do? Yeah.
Sometimes when there's through these conversations that I've had with her over the past couple of days, we just kind of check in every now and then. Certain decisions that I kind of hear her, I'm like, oh, and then you start to realize, oh, this kind of pedestal that I had you on when I knew you earlier, you didn't live up to that. You didn't live up to that. I really hope
she doesn't listen.
I'm sorry. I gotta be honest.
Yeah, no, I think it's good. It's a very interesting metaphor to think about it that way, because it makes me want to think about what are the things that you are doing that either take your quote unquote coins away, or maybe even give some back to you, in the sense that like what this person could have done, what decisions they could have made that would have given you a different perspective on them now.
Oh, right. And I think a lot of that has to do with personal integrity choices.
Yeah,
I didn't dig too deep into why her and her husband.
Yeah.
And I don't necessarily think that he was, the greatest man on earth.
Right.
But I also don't necessarily think that she was the greatest person on earth.
Yeah.
She also told me a story. Oh, should I be saying this? I have to say this because I'm not saying the name, but I have to, because this is so important to me.
Yeah.
She told me, how she's being investigated about people in the department think that she slept with
oh my God.
someone that's below her in the rankings, in the on base or whatever, right? Which is not always frowned upon, but it's also,
it is if you're married.
No, I don't think that was the case.
Oh, not okay.
No, I think it was just like
after
this person is your subordinate kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And it was almost like someone saw kind of interactions with that she was having
Got
at a
it.
bar or something like that. And it's just like, you might still be in the place where you make certain decisions.
Yes. Okay.
That show me why I think, almost prove why I think you're kind of running out of coins.
Yes.
And when an individual, because same way I feel about family members.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, okay, you know what? And at some point you have to say, okay, the book is out on people.
Yeah.
And the only way to love and appreciate them is to understand that they use their coins.
Yes.
And
that's what I said earlier whenever I was like, we've talked about this.
Okay.
That's what I was referencing, that conversation we've had.
100%. So I think that it was because here's another thing too. Because if she didn't actually think that as well, if that wasn't the truth about the situation she's in, why would she reach out to me, somebody that we have literally called each other brother, sister for the past 2 decades, that's on the other side of the planet, literally.
Yeah.
When if you still had coins and a certain perspective about yourself, it's just like, I'm going to go out.
Yes.
Or I'm going to get on Hinge.
Yes.
Or I'm going to do this. And then you can call your brother, your homeboy, and say, I just met someone.
Yes.
Right? Why is it not that as opposed to this might be an easy play because I know.
Yeah. It's almost like if you're taking the easy way out.
Yes.
For those things, like in terms of, finding connection.
Yeah.
What else are you like taking the easy way out on?
Yeah.
It's like it's almost a tell.
That's a tell. It's almost like the dude. Remember when I after the girl broke up with me and I kind of called her back and I was like, hey, this, and she's like, no, you're doing this for you, kind of a thing. It's almost like I should have known that was a situation I should have learned from and moved on from.
Yeah.
And so it's almost. I think she feels like this is kind of an easy, it's an easy catch, not an easy catch, but it's just like, it's right there. And I know 20 years ago he had a crush on me.
Yes.
You know, that kind of thing.
Yes. I feel like that's so, cause like, I feel like there have been times in my life, and it's like what we've talked about this before too, like with the cycle of a friendship or a relationship, like, sometimes the story is over in terms of like one possibility.
Yes.
And it's like, if you are truly in touch with yourself and what's going on and like just vibes in general, you will know if that story still has some potential. And if you aren't in touch and you have distractions, whatever, you literally are grasping at straws.
But it's also, we're in our 40s.
Yeah.
We're in our 40s. Don't do the I had a dream about you.
Okay,
thing.
yeah. So let's circle back to that.
Okay,
so how did this happen? Did she DM you telling you this?
Yeah, like
out of the blue.
Out of the blue. She
said, I had a dream that we were making out.
Out of the blue. Doc, I had the most insane dream last night. I'll make sure I'm not on camera. I had the most insane dream last night. There were a lot of details, but you and I ended up making out in Vegas at a ginormous bar party the night before you were set to run a marathon.
She said there were a lot of details.
It was really crazy. I'd love to tell you about my hilarious subconscious. When are you free?
Okay, what did you say?
So now I'm thinking, you know, the one thing that I hate, especially this is the one thing that I hate. When I don't give a girl any inclination that I'm interested and she goes, hey friend, I'm like, in my mind, I'm just like, I get it.
Yeah.
I'd like to just get along with this meeting or coffee or whatever. If I'm interested, I'll let you know. Don't friend me.
Don't friend zone me before. Yeah.
Don't, I'm not your little, like, it's just like, so I don't know people who do that, who say the friend thing.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
You know what I mean? Sometimes I know that women are in the position where it's like, I just got to let this motherfucker know because he's so annoying right now. I'm not that dude.
Yeah.
I will let you know if I'm interested.
Yeah.
Right. And so, hey friend. And I just like, I know we're
mouth.
friends,
yeah.
That kind of thing. Right. So I didn't
You said, hey friend?
No, I couldn't.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't do that. That's weird to me.
Yeah.
And then it's also just like, I didn't want to go, haha, so funny. Can't wait to tell the girl I'm seeing to do, I didn't want to do that.
That's a really, really hard message to respond to.
100%.
If it was from like a rando, sure. But from somebody with this history,
it's like, I don't want to offend this person. This is my homegirl. I like literally, right? So I said, so I played it. So I said, okay, you got to make sure you remember the storyline, ma'am. I'm going to be out of town and unavailable until Sunday night, I believe, recording a podcast in Charlotte, then in Charleston all weekend. She goes, that sounds exciting. And that's when I go, the girl / incredible right in front of that. The incredible girl I've been dating is heading to a medical conference. I'm tagging along. It'll be good to be by some water again.
Wow, you really handled that so well.
And then she goes, I can't wait to hear about that !
Great. Okay.
Yeah, okay, my ass.
No, but
but
truly that was the only way you could have played that, and that was great because you didn't say it from she didn't embarrass her.
Right.
She said, when are you free? You told her, you answered the question. You said, remember the storyline, ma'am, which is another way to kind of be like funny. And that's how you normally interact with platonic people anyway. So she would probably know that.
Yep.
And then
I put as like, maybe she'll ask what I'm doing in Charleston.
Yes. Who you're going to Charleston with.
Yeah.
Yes.
She didn't say that. She just said, that sounds exciting. Yeah. And I was like, okay, well now this is the opportunity for me to say why I'm going.
That's great. You played that like any girlfriend would ever want you to. Nice job. Textbook.
But here's another thing. Here's another thing too. Dudes, you have to know this. I have to tell her. Even if she doesn't listen to this podcast.
Yeah, you do.
I have to say, hey babe, this happened.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 that kind of thing.
So that begs the question, because I've had friends, I've had this conversation with friends before of how much to disclose to a partner about stuff like that.
Yes.
Depending on the preferences of your partner. So like I had an ex that would tell me every single time somebody flirted with him, all this stuff. And like it got to the point where I was like, I think it was coming from a good place, but I'm also just like,
just randomly text you and said, hey,
no,
this is happening?
No, it would be like he would just, if he had like gone out the night before with some buddies, he would like tell me about this like group of girls that were flirting with him. And I'm like, I don't really want to know that. Like as long as nothing happened.
Okay.
And there's not like any way that I could have like found out that from somebody else that you were like flirting with somebody. I don't need to know because I don't want to picture you doing that.
Whoa. When you guys were together.
When we were together.
I was about to say, like, was he just randomly sending you up
there? No, like when
Captain's log, Tuesday, 9 o'clock. Well, I was like, why are you?
No, like whenever we were dating. Yeah.
Okay, got it.
So it's like.
Yeah, that's strange.
It's almost like that. I agree. You should tell her because also it's the early stages of your relationship. It's a text. It's a message that she could potentially see.
100%,
so like you should tell her. But like, yeah. It's like, and I feel like it's more so prevalent when you are like young and going out and like kind of around more of this like dating scene.
Yeah.
But I'm typically in the camp of, I don't want to know. Like,
really?
Yeah. Yeah. Unless it's like, if it was innocent and like there's nothing, I don't want to know.
Here's another thing too, though. Okay. Good point. If this girl and I got married, I sincerely think about having this person at my wedding.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like this is a lot more charged than like a harmless someone flirting with you at a grocery store.
Yeah, like this stories about this person will come up in a relationship over blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, for sure.
So, but, you know, even the other day, she dropped off something and she had this like, you know, nice little like Lululemon kind of fit. She looks gorgeous in. And she said she went over to, you know, to go shopping when I was like, how many dudes flirted with you? She's like, a couple.
Yeah.
And I'm just, I want her to tell me. I want her to be able to tell me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Caleb will, you know, ask me that too. And it's like, and it's mostly just like, you know, you just kind of make a little joke and then move on.
Make a little joke, but also just like, I think sometimes the girl needs to know that you're interested, but also know that this is weird.
No, I know exactly what you're saying.
I'm not
there
trying to.
There needs to be a certain level of I'm acknowledging that you look so good that if I were a random guy, I would want to flirt with you, and you are like, and it's like I'm not jealous or crazy. I'm just like it's almost like this feeling of, you know, like you're mine. And like, I love that we're together, but I also acknowledge that you are so attractive and other people probably think that too.
Yes, 100%.
And it feels nice to be acknowledged in that way.
Acknowledge the bad bitch you got.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Totally. Don't be threatened by it. Just acknowledge it. Don't be threatened by it.
And don't think that just because we're in a relationship that you can play it sweet.
Yeah.
You need as a man, you have to understand that the woman that you love or is out in the world, and it's not so much that you're competing with all of that, but it's also just like, or maybe you, it's not that you.
No, but like at the end of the day, like, you know, especially at the beginning of a relationship, like just because you like locked her down doesn't mean that you just give up.
Yeah,
You have to keep pursuing them, and you can pursue someone in a lot of ways on a micro and macro level. And a micro way to pursue someone is to, whenever they are going out in the world and leaving you, or like leaving you for the day, you can be like, I bet someone's gonna think your butt looks good in those jeans.
Yeah, and you know, smack on the butt. Like, all right, we're relaxed out there. I see. It makes them feel good.
It gives them a little pep in their step for the day. Like, I look good. Like, he's happy he has me.
Yeah. Yes. Babe, I know you're a catch, and I'm glad to have you.
That's what it is.
But also the things that you don't say to her needs to say, I need to buy a new shirt every now and then. I need to get some new cologne every now and then. Every now and then I need to, do my hygiene.
Because you can like match.
Don't get lazy.
Yeah, you match her level, because women do that. Women are just naturally going to constantly get better, because that's just how women are.
Right.
But sometimes men can get a little lazy. So you do have to continue to match her level of leveling up.
Women in a relationship are looking at other women, the sports bra, the shoes. They're girl, where'd you get that? They're sharing links. That kind of thing. Dudes are just like, hey bro, you see the game last night? No one's helping each other get.
No, that's so true.
Right?
Women are constantly in this like universal flow of like sending Amazon links or like sending
that's the
link.
Thread.
Yes.
That's the thesis.
It's just like a constant cycle of like, what's the link?
Drop the link.
I
see that all the time.
Yes.
I see, not for me, but like the women that have followers.
Yeah.
They're always responding, got you, girl. Here it is. That kind of thing.
That's all it is.
All right. Okay, let's move on. I have my fact. Okay, let's see. Guys, we matter of fact, what we do is we share a fact with the other host. We, ask whether or not the host has heard about this fact. And if there's a piece of conversation that we can have about this, we do. And my fact today, the cabbage crush.
Oh.
The happening. Food culture is experiencing a massive, unexpected shift as the culinary world moves on from the decade-long cauliflower obsession.
Finally.
Taking its place is the ultimate kitchen MVP, Cabbage, with people obsessing over blistered cabbage steaks, kimchi cocktails, and crispy alternative wraps. It opens up a fun, light banter segment on how a humble, historically boring vegetable suddenly becomes a status symbol for home cooks, while bridging into a broader wellness conversation about how we approach food trends. According to culinary data tracking major household shifts, Gen X and boomers have officially dethroned cauliflower. Searches for cabbage-based recipes and bizarre food mashups have spiked up to 130%, making it the most viral kitchen ingredient of the year.
Wow.
That's crazy, isn't it?
That is crazy.
The funny thing about this, when they said moving on from cauliflower, I was like, oh yeah, I recognize that.
Yeah, for sure. Same.
I know that was a moment.
That was a moment.
Cauliflower had a massive
and
moment.
I'm so glad we're done with that moment.
Are you over cauliflower?
Honestly, I was never really on cauliflower.
Okay.
I was never really like, I don't know. I never really got it. Like, I also feel like whenever it was having its moment, I wasn't really as into cooking. Because, I mean, I feel like it kind of started, the cauliflower thing started almost like when I was in college. Like,
yeah, what year? What?
Like 2017, 2018.
Yeah, that's around
like
then.
Before
Yeah,
COVID.
Yeah.
And I like wasn't really doing a lot of cooking then.
Yeah.
And also it's kind of hard to like, because a lot of it was, you know, pizza crust,
cauliflower rice,
yeah,
cauliflower steak,
yeah.
You just literally grill the cauliflower.
I just never really got it.
Yeah, I was there. As a matter of fact, for a very long time. As a matter of fact, cauliflower pizza is really good.
Well, like if
it's really good.
If it's already, I actually have. I think you probably made cauliflower pizza for me one time, like just the pre-made ones.
No. Was that it, or did I order it?
Oh, you ordered it.
I think it was from Marco's.
Yes.
Marco's has a cauliflower pizza.
If someone else prepares it for me and it's cauliflower based, I'm great. If it tastes good, 100%. I don't care that it's cauliflower.
Yeah.
But like in terms of making something cauliflower based myself, also cauliflower rice, I'm sorry, tastes like water. Tastes like crunchy water.
Yeah. You gotta add the seasoning. I'm okay that we're moving on.
Yeah.
Because it's cabbage.
Yes. I love cabbage.
Love cabbage.
No, I love cabbage. And it's so funny that you say this because I want to say that I have not been influenced by this, but I guess I have.
Yeah.
I randomly have been like buying cabbage almost every time I go to the grocery store over the past probably like 6 months.
Do you notice that you've been seeing it online?
Well, I started it because my brother-in-law is a really good cook.
Okay.
And every time I go visit them, he always cooks for us. And he made a recipe one time with cabbage. And I was like, what is this? And he was like, it's cabbage. And I was like, I've never cooked with this.
Yeah.
And so then I love crunchy, like a crunchy moment.
Okay.
And I also love like Asian based inspired recipes.
Okay.
And so it does really well with like a, what is the like rice vinegar, whatever that's called.
Yeah.
You can make like a really good like cabbage slaw moment with it.
Oh, okay. I see where your head goes with cabbage. My head goes steamy.
Okay, I'm the crunchy, you're the steamy.
I'm the steamy.
Yes.
I like steamy with a little bit of spice, pepper.
Okay.
So my latest round of meal prep all had cabbage.
I saw it.
Yeah, did you see the purple?
You should go put it in the fridge.
Oh, you saw it?
It's in the guest
Oh, that's
room.
right.
Go put it in the fridge.
Okay, yeah.
So it doesn't go bad.
Abby just took a cookie break.
I was gonna wait.
All right, let's do it. We're gonna have so we're in the middle of a cabbage conversation, and we decided
to take a cookie
break. Oh my gosh. Let's go.
It's double sealed.
It's double sealed. Also, don't fake it.
Okay.
If it's bad, say it's bad.
I know it's not going to be. I can already tell. Okay, so I can tell.
We're giving a review.
Okay, I'm not smelling banana.
Not smelling banana?
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
It's a very good chewy cookie.
It's a very good chewy cookie. We just got the title of our podcast, A Very Good Chewy Cookie.
Yes.
That's the name of this episode.
Crunchy cabbage chewy cookies.
Crunchy cabbage chewy cookies. I like that. That's it. Crunchy cabbage chewy cookies. Wow. So yeah, I think
You're doing purple cabbage or white cabbage?
Well, I mean, I'm good with either. I think I'm on a purple cabbage phase right now. I don't necessarily know whether or not I can taste the difference. Maybe maybe texture is slightly different. Purple cabbage to me like has a little bit more body, a little bit more substance. It takes a little bit longer to cook. But I love cabbage in that has like a little spice to it, that kind of thing. So, I'm good with it on salads. I'm good with it on like a taco or something like that. So I need to maybe explore, but I'm glad that, vegetables are, trending with the younger generation.
It's funny because and if you're from the South, you'll appreciate this. Maybe I'll make you guess. The only exposure I had to cabbage growing up was...
The only exposure to cabbage growing up was...
In North Carolina.
Meatloaf.
No.
In North Carolina?
Yeah, maybe you won't know. Think barbecue.
I was gonna say.
It's called something.
Brunswick stew?
It's called... Well, it would probably be in Brunswick stew because it's coleslaw.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And my mom used to just get like literally the pre-chopped coleslaw kit.
Yeah.
It was like a kit.
Yeah.
And I don't know what you put in it. Probably like freaking mayonnaise and
Yeah.
It's literally just cabbage mixed with like sauce. And it's like
just
that
sauce.
And like whenever you would get you go to a barbecue restaurant, like that's the vegetable on the plate. You know what I mean?
Oh my gosh, that's so right, Abby. Where did we come from? But then us Southerners.
But then the best thing is,
how are we not all dead?
I know. Well, the best thing ever is when you go to a true barbecue restaurant in North Carolina, it'll say mains or like, and it'll be, or meats, and it'll be like, you can get barbecue chicken, barbecue, whatever.
Yeah.
And then
pulled pork.
Say, and then pulled pork, and then they'll say vegetables, and the first thing will be hush puppies. It'll be hush puppies.
Yeah.
Cornbread,
mac and cheese, green beans,
maybe green beans,
okra.
Yeah, okra, fried okra. Though.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the closest we're getting to a vegetable is the canned green beans.
Oh my gosh.
Or I mean, maybe they're fresh. I don't know, depending on where you go.
I like green beans that have like the peas in them. Am I right? Like snap.
Yes.
I think it's green beans.
Yes.
They don't have the peas in them, but they're long.
They're long.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
But like the barbecue restaurants that have green beans, it's basically like green bean slop. Like it's just falling apart.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, and so I do have a love and an appreciation for cabbage because of coleslaw.
Okay.
And so now I'm just breathing more life into it.
Now I went a little bit further. Top 10 most popular vegetables in the United States.
Oh, now?
Can you name them? Okay, so this comes according to the official consumer tracking metrics from the International Fresh Produce Association. The 10 most popular vegetables in the United States are, Abby, can you guess?
Okay, this is really hard for me because I also... the first thing that came to my head was avocado, but I know that that's not a vegetable. That's a fruit because it has a seed.
There's one on here that can go both ways. It's not avocado.
Tomato?
Yes.
Okay.
That's number 3.
Number 3. Okay.
Number 2 you may not get.
Okay, so we're talking about vegetables. Kale?
No.
Not on there at all?
No.
Oh my God. Okay.
Something that you mentioned earlier that your mom would get is number 10.
That my mom would get?
Salad kit.
Salad kit.
It's literally salad kit.
That's so
number
funny.
10.
Okay.
Kale's not on there. You got tomatoes, number 3.
Okay.
I'll give you 3 guesses to get other.
Sweet potato.
Not sweet potato.
Just potato.
Just potatoes number one.
Potatoes number one.
Potatoes number one. Yeah.
I
have to think sweet potatoes is pushing
in that category.
Pushing that to number one. Sure. Yeah.
Carrots.
Number 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cucumbers.
Number 7.
Okay.
Keep going.
I really want to guess what number 2 is. Oh my gosh. Onion.
Whoa.
Is that number 2?
Yes. Okay. I didn't think that you would get that.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm so proud of myself.
Onion I would not have guessed onion.
I'm just thinking about like for recipes and stuff.
Yeah. That makes sense.
There's got to be some type of leafy green in there.
Oh,
like romaine,
lettuce. Number 5.
Okay, just lettuce in general.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have 1 through 7 right now, and then I know 10 is salad kit. You
have 1 through. You said cucumbers, right?
Yeah.
There's 1 at 6.
1 at 6. I haven't gotten. Okay.
Between lettuce and cucumbers, which I wouldn't have put here.
Asparagus?
No.
Okay.
I'm surprised that's not on the list. There's multiple variations of them.
Oh, like parsley and cilantro and stuff?
No.
Oh, multiple variations of them. Oh.
Bell.
Oh, peppers.
Yes. So we're looking for number 8 and 9.
Okay. Give me a hint. Are they...
Well, number 8, I'm allergic to.
Oh.
I may have said it here.
I probably should know that. Does it go in the fridge or in the basket? Like the fruit, vegetable basket? Or do you put everything
Oh,
in
no,
there?
I think you would put this in the fridge.
In the fridge?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes you eat it with peanut butter.
Oh, celery.
Yes.
You're allergic to celery?
Yes.
Oh.
I can't eat it raw. Like if you gave me a celery stick and I ate it, it would make my entire mouth start to sting, and I would get nauseous. Same thing with apples. If you gave me,
yes, I've heard of this.
If you gave me an apple, something about the acidity and the skin and all that kind of stuff.
But you can have
apple pie, all that.
If it's cooked.
If it's cooked, yep. Last one is probably one of my favorites.
Vegetable.
Yep. The tough one. It's the tough vegetable.
Give me one more hint.
Cauliflower's cousin.
Oh, broccoli. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like that's an accurate list.
It's an accurate list because it doesn't seem a cliche list. Potatoes, onions, tomatoes, carrots, lettuce, peppers, cucumbers, celery, broccoli, salad kits, premixes. Like it literally says.
That's so pathetic.
I know. The fact that the kit is on there.
Not that. Like, come on. A lot of that's half like dressing at that point.
Yeah, and half like just pure like iceberg, like white.
Right,
It's
exactly.
Not. It's not
There's
spinach. There's no
not
kale.
Nutrient dense at all.
So all right.
I guess cabbage will be on the list next year.
Yeah. There you go. All right, that's a good little That's a good fact segment. Matter of fact. You have your fact?
I do. Okay.
You know that cough that you get lingering after a cold, especially ones that last for like 2 or 3 weeks, and then you go to the doctor and they're like, here's steroids. There's a study that showed the tremendous difference in the efficacy between that, steroids, versus just mixing coffee and honey together. Honey has long been known to be throat soothing, and coffee, the caffeine, is known to dilate the airways. And those two things together have been proven to work better than steroids. But because I don't want you to just believe a random stranger on the internet, I'm going to link the study below so you can read it yourself.
Oh, okay. I was very nervous about this because there's a lot of people out there with lifestyle coach certifications giving this. I'm just like, if you are not a dietitian or a nutritionist, I need a study. I need you to link to a study. The fact that she
linked to the study.
Yeah.
So I just thought that was so interesting. Like the combination, because first
of all, I've never put honey in coffee ever.
Okay,
I don't want honey. I mean,
you don't like the flavor of.
I want honey in my tea.
Yes.
I don't want honey in my coffee.
Which I guess technically, if you did like honey and green tea, it would have the same effects. I feel like her saying that is very much like clickbaity. Like coffee can help with your cough. Like that's very Instagrammy.
Yeah.
But whenever I was in college, I got sick all the time because I was also like living in the mountains and like just walking to class in like 5-degree weather.
Yeah.
And so I was always sick and I always had like a sore throat, cough. And I remember, I mean, obviously I know that honey soothes your throat.
Right.
But I don't really love drinking tea like in the mornings.
Yeah.
And so when I would go to the coffee shop, I would just get a black coffee and I would just do a little bit of cream and honey. And it would help my throat so much. And now I know that that's like actually a thing. I would be hard pressed to believe that like it's going to be more effective than like a steroid. Yeah. Like I wonder the amount of coffee and honey you would have to have. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I'm sure, you know.
And then what's the basis, not necessarily the basis of the study, but what's the word I'm looking for? What's the modality that they're studying, like 1 in 5 people, like
exactly.
Like what's the scale of the
scale and like the severity of the cough, or like of
how
the
long
infection.
That's the thing.
Yes,
a lot of
variables.
A lot of variables, and a lot of these products say, hey, we got a medical study to back the efficacy of our product, right?
Yes.
But you look at it and it tested 7 people on Craig Street.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But I need to know, you know, but also here's another thing too. You know, one thing that people need to focus on is, one, when it comes to food and nutrition, always kind of listen to dietitians or nutritionists, but also there's a review or there's a study, and then there's like peer-reviewed studies, right? To where the actual study has to go through an examination of other people who have that education, right? Beyond all of that, you have to understand, in the world today, you're going to find a study that supports it and a study that goes against 100%.
it. 100%.
So test it for yourself say, this worked for me.
Yes.
And the reason why I did it is because I did it in a study. And lead with that. Hey guys, I'm sure it's the same thing with politics. Yeah. You know, that kind of thing. Guys, this worked for me. It won't work for everyone because the world is fucking big. We're all different. Abby's body is different from Doc's body. Just look at our fingerprints, right? And but that doesn't get clicks.
Yes, exactly.
Right? And so the safe part of it
has to be this extreme like hook.
Yeah.
And then it's like, you know.
There's another video where the guy said something about like bananas ruin, like if you eat a banana, if you do a smoothie and you fill the smoothie with like kale and blueberries, if you put a piece of banana in there, it ruins the nutritional value of all that kind of thing. And I think that he may have been joking about it, but the way that he said it wasn't clear. Yeah. But it was also, he heard that from somewhere, right?
Right, exactly.
So we just got to as sooner or later, you just have to get to a point to where you're following a brand or a company, LYFE at Home, that's never going to educate you based on fear. Yeah, guys, this is the only way. No, we're gonna say, hey, take this as it will. Right. If this works for you, good. But maybe try this. Here's an option, that kind of thing. Yes. And we would never really like go into that. That's the next person that I want to hire. Yeah. Is a nutritionist or a dietitian. Yeah. That if Abby or all of us decide to put something, we get to run it by her.
Yeah, it's like a kind of like a fact check 100%, type thing.
100%. So, yeah, I mean, here's one thing that I do know. Here's one thing that I know that has one, been studied, but also, you know, seen it in action. Yeah. If an individual gets cut, I'd put, if I was nowhere, I'd put some honey on it. Yeah, honey, right?
Is so healing.
So honey is healing. That's not brand new. Right. That's been here for a long time. So anybody that with a right sense of mind can hear her say, that's okay, I might that can help.
Yeah. It's funny that it reminds me of my mom is like kind of a witch doctor, and has long been like, I don't know where it comes from. I legitimately think that like my line of like ancestors way far back comes from like witches. I really do think that. Yes.
Miss Humphreys, she's listen
yes,
to me.
No, and we've talked about it. Like my mom's definitely a witch in her own right. The good kind, obviously.
Glinda, the good witch. Yeah.
But like there was this time where, so everybody in my family pretty much gets like headaches or migraines. Mostly me, my sister, and my dad. We all get migraines.
Okay.
And so my mom like found basically this little like combination of things that she could do that would help my dad's migraines, and she gets headaches too, migraines. And so I think it was like, I think it's an ibuprofen, Sudafed, and specifically
a little bit of crack.
Yes, the little mini Coca-Cola cans, like basically like that size, like the mini Cokes. So like 2 Advil, a Sudafed, and a mini Coke. And that would clear the migraine right up.
Combination of the caffeine, a little bit of sugar, spikes.
Yeah. The ibuprofen anti-inflammatory, and then the Sudafed is a decongestant.
Yeah.
And so basically I think like my dad's migraines were getting bad. So they like went to the doctor and he was like, well, what are you doing right now to treat it? And she explains that to him. And he's like, that's exactly what's in a migraine pill, are all of those things.
Oh, wow.
Like basically caffeine, decongestant, and anti-inflammatory. So my mom had like made her own little concoction just out of her own intuition of what she thought would work. No research. And I'm like,
Abby,
that's a witch doctor.
That's what I was about to say.
Right?
Your mama a witch.
And like she does these, she'll do this. Like
that's funny.
You'll tell her your ailment and she's like, well, have you tried this? And I'm like, why would I have done that? But then it works. Like,
well, that goes back to what we were saying. Are you coming up with things that at some point worked for you
and like made sense, even if it's weird? Like if you ever get she needs to write a book. If you ever have a canker sore, like inside of your mouth, talk about honey, mix honey with a little bit of alum powder.
Okay.
Which is like a spice. You can get it in the spice aisle. Mix it together, make a little paste, dab it on the canker sore. It'll be gone in like a day or two. It's incredible. It's like these little home remedies that I think some of them were passed down from my grandma, but like from the witches of my family. But
witches of my family. Yeah. It's a new series on Netflix. Your mom's gonna be in a documentary in about 3 years. Abby, y'all, the FBI came and got Abby's. Wow. All right. I love that. Okay. So, getting to close to close. I wanted to. Normally, we will have, if we have an audience member submit a question, we would do that here. But we don't have one for this episode, so I'm going to toss a little bit of what's more important to Abby. I might give her one or two. This is just a general exam/quiz that I think Abby's the perfect person to ask. You don't have to be long answers.
Okay.
Right? But it really taps into like what you hold as values, what you see as important in the world. Okay. What's more important, total honesty or a gentle delivery? Gentle delivery. Oh, that's interesting.
Should I elaborate or no?
Yeah.
One of my pet peeves is when people say, I'm just really honest, or like, and they use it as an excuse to kind of like be an asshole.
Yeah.
I think that you can deliver total honesty with a gentle delivery if you are just smart.
That makes sense.
Like
if you have the capacity.
If you have the capacity, and if like, yeah. So I obviously want both, but like, I'm not that, like, some people are just like, tell it to me straight. I don't like cut the shit. Yeah. I need you to fluff it up a little bit for me because that's what I do. And and we shouldn't look down if people can deliver that honesty in a gentle way. Don't look down at them saying, well, don't look down at people that understand how to deliver it in a gentle way, especially if they're being honest. Totally. What's more important? Physical flexibility or emotional flexibility? Ooh, that's a good one for you. That is a good one. That's really tough.
Nowadays, like I was driving, coming up with these.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's different. A 29-year-old might answer this different than before, because emotional flexibility, it's very important to me. But now,
yeah,
physically,
it's so important. Well, because what I'm thinking is, the older I get, the more I realize that like you gotta be able to like move your body in a healthy way. Like it impacts your quality of life.
Yeah.
So
and it could impact your emotional flexibility.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Right.
Like I think your physical body, that's the shell that you're living in.
Yeah.
That's the shell that your emotions are living in.
Yeah.
So if that's not flexible and healthy, then like, so yeah, I gotta probably go with physical.
Take that. What's more important? A 60-minute morning routine or an extra hour of sleep?
Oh.
Or just a morning routine or an extra hour of sleep? Which one of those are you going with? Especially with
what I just said.
What you just said earlier.
Yeah. Even with what I just said earlier, I think I'll still say an extra hour of sleep. Yeah.
Okay. Ooh.
These are good.
What's more important? Network density or network depth? Knowing a lot of people or having 3 or 4 people that you know you can call in a crisis at 2 a.m. Would you take the amount of people, having a lot of people in your network, or having a handful
like
of people?
Quality over quantity.
Quality
type
over
thing.
quantity, yeah.
Just for the sake of playing devil's advocate, because I feel like most people would say obviously quality over quantity.
Yeah.
I'm going to say quantity because I feel like over the past year, I've been like expanding my network, expanding my community.
Okay.
And it has really allowed me to not put so much pressure on my friends, honestly, and like the people in my life.
Yeah.
Like it's almost like I can kind of spread the love a little bit more and like spread the expectations a little bit wider. Whereas like I'm not expecting like 3 or 4 people to like completely fill my cup. It's like I have so many people that can support me. And also in terms of like networking in my business, like it's referrals, and like honestly it's literally the more people that you know for that. So
sometimes the numbers game is beneficial.
Yeah. So I feel like at this point in my life, even if it's just like this year and like the next couple years, I feel like quantity, the what did you say? Depth versus
density.
Yeah.
Oh, I just lost it. Hold on. Here we go. Just a couple more. Then we got to end this podcast. What's more important, having 100% phone battery or your actual wallet or ID?
100% phone battery.
Last one. Okay. What's more important, having a stunning, aesthetically gorgeous couch or a hideous, bulky couch that feels great?
I'm going to say hideous, bulky couch that feels great, because my grandma...
Even when people come over, ugly ass couch, but feels great. And your friends, it's ugly as hell. but y'all are watching a movie and they sit down in it and just like,
I'm still going to say ugly ass couch, because this couch, for example, is like, I guess, aesthetic. It is not comfortable.
Yeah.
We literally have to add pillows to even be able to sit on it.
Yeah.
My grandma had this ugly ass orange couch, but like the only couch, like the naps I would take on that couch.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I still dream about those.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna need that first walk in the door.
Yeah.
Ooh, this nobody's taking out their phone for doing it unless they're like, look at this ugly ass couch. I'm gonna need the aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah. Well, I will say the couch that we have in there, this is my like old apartment couch. The couch we have in there is both, I would say. I mean, it's not like super aesthetic, but it's like fine. Yeah. It's big. It's comfy. All I've ever wanted is like a deep couch, and that's what it is. It's deep.
Yeah, got it.
Those are great.
All right. All right, we end our.
We've made it to our last segment. Almost nothing, where we share a tiny delight, a personal win, or a recommendation.
I'm going to go with a recommendation, and this is a kind of fitness wellness recommendation. It's something that I've been doing for myself for the past week or so. I have put pull-ups back into my baseline.
That's so crazy that you say that.
Really? Let me tell you. Sometimes, because remember, maybe it may have been like the first episode where I talked about sometimes as a man you feel small in your body, and it really does something to not necessarily to your masculinity, but just like I like to feel capable.
Yeah,
like after a workout, you have like maybe 3 hours of this feeling of capability.
Yeah,
and also if you like. Sometimes if I do too much running, I feel great, but I also feel like I'm losing my muscle mass. I'm losing my I'm not taking up the right space.
Yeah.
Pull-ups will do it, gentlemen. Or gentlemen. Look, what the fuck? People.
Yeah. Also from a like mental standpoint too, like that's a win. Like running is, has its own wins, but like that really is like
it's such a great determiner of strength and ability.
Yeah.
But also when you talk about like upper body, what's the one thing that handles wrist strength, forearms, biceps, like everything?
Yes, traps. Also, like at the end of the day, like if you were in a life or death situation, like I don't know why this is so dark, but like if you like fell off a cliff something, and you needed to literally pull yourself like that,
pull someone else, pull
yourself,
yeah.
That's the most like functional 100%. Fitness thing that you can do 100%. Is to be able to literally lift yourself up.
That's one of the one things I'm really excited about getting the studio up and ready, because I am really going to lean into this like functional movement type strength, because there's somebody I just started following, and she just it's the way I love. I'm not like a single bicep individual.
Yeah.
I like to put it with another move. I love compound moves, right? And so there's something about aesthetically pleasing. Men, if you want to fill your shirt out, you want to look good in a shirt, hit those pull-ups.
Yeah.
Hit those pull-ups. And then, the girl that I'm with, she has a goal, like by Christmas, she wants to do like 3 unassisted pull-ups.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
that's a good goal.
It's such a baseline because women are paying much more higher focus on strength now. That's such a good goal. And trust me, ladies, 3 is fucking badass.
Yes.
Please understand. Don't look at the dude, or don't look at the other girl who has a gymnastics background and has been lifting weights. Kudos to her. But if you're starting, 3 is incredible.
Yeah.
Unassisted.
Yeah. My sister, I remember my sister sent me a video after she had her first baby and she was like getting back into working out, and she sent me a video of herself doing a pull-up.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Like, it really was like it's one of those things. It feels like, if you don't work out and you don't really know much about like upper body strength, you're like, oh, you're going to the gym, you're doing pull-ups. No, that is like, it is like, I think I'm strong. That humbles me real quick. But that leads me to my personal win, which is actually so crazy, because this is actually what mine was.
What?
This morning I went to a workout class this morning, and they're just like hangs.
Yeah.
And I love the coach that was there this morning, and she was actually there the first time I did it too. She really talks about like not swinging during the hang, that's the whole exercise, is just being able to hold solid. And the first time I did it, like a couple months ago, I was swinging, and it made me so mad, because I was like, why can't I just hold still? Because like whenever she would do it, she was literally like a pole, like with not moving. And I was like, oh, I can do that. And then I got up there and I was like swinging all around. But this morning, so I've been going regularly to this gym, and it's way more about like strength and, like functional fitness, lifting weights. And I got up there and I was rock solid hanging.
Yeah.
And I have literally have calluses on my hands from
That's
this
so
morning.
funny. Yeah.
And that was the hardest part, was just like the grip, honestly.
Yeah.
But I just felt so strong. And it was one of those things, it was like, I work out a lot, but I don't really necessarily see like progress, because it's just I'm kind of maintaining.
Okay.
But like to be able to literally feel a
See
difference
that.
and
Yeah.
to be like, no, this is, and it's like a very tiny win, but it's like, no, I was swinging all around like 2 months ago, and now I can hold this so strong. And I feel like that's, obviously working my way to be able to do a pull up.
Not tiny at all. That's awesome. That's so cool. The girl I'm seeing, she's like, I might need gloves.
No, literally. I was like, oh my gosh. And we were doing 20-second hangs, so it was nothing crazy. But no, I feel like
this is rite of passage.
I got these bad boys
This
now.
is rite of passage, right? All right. Well, my spirits are higher than
I'm so glad.
The pre-production.
We got a Chewy cookie.
We got a Chewy cookie.
We got some good combo.
We talked about some cabbage.
Yeah.
I handled the DM the way I was supposed to.
Yes. Check. That was a
really good episode. Really good episode, guys. That's episode 15. By the way, if you're listening, if you would like to participate in these episodes as an audience member, you can send us a question as a voice note. You can send us a DM via Instagram, send us a voice note DM, or you can record a voice note and send it to us at hello@lifeathome.com. We'll listen to the voice note. We'll share it with each other. We will play it here on the show, and we will answer the question. And the question can be about anything except politics, almost everything other than politics. So if you have a question about relationships, family, ambition, career path, anything under the sun, Abby and I are ready and willing to throw it on the agenda and chit chat about it. So great episode 15 down
in the books.
You guys have been great.
Go in peace.